Are you getting lots of flowers, but minimal or no fruit sets on your pomegranate tree? Hello and welcome to my little Southern California garden. Today is September 2020. I'm going to share with you one trick that will guarantee your pomegranate tree will hold lots of fruit. I will also share with you my year-round care routine for your pomegranate tree. The trick to make sure your pomegranate tree holds fruit during flowering season is to cut down your watering. Water about 3 to 5 gallons every 10 days, depending on the size of your tree. I will go into more detail as I go through my year-round routine. It is important that your tree has the necessary nutrients and care in order to hold and produce lots of fruit. Let's start with fertilizer. Use a balanced slow-release fertilizer 3 times a year. The amount depends on the size of your tree and the directions on the fertilizer bag you use. I use Osmocote 14-14-14 slow releaser and give my 8-year-old tree 2 handfuls in March, June, and September. Also, every year around December or January, I spread a bag of compost around the root surface. This will help keep the moisture and at the same time give the tree extra nutrient. Next, let's talk about pruning. In early spring, trim off all dead branches and sucker. Once you see fruit set around May or June, trim off all unwanted new growth so the tree can concentrate on the fruit. If your tree is still young, consider how you want to shape your tree. Do you want a tree or a bush? If you want a tree like my tree here, keep one healthy branch and trim off all the side branches. Continue to do this over the years and you will get a beautiful tree. Finally, let's talk about watering. Pomegranate trees are drought tolerant. It can stand a long period without watering. Don't water too often. After harvest from October to early June, water every 10 days. In spring, around April or May, during flowering season, have you noticed that every time you water, the next few days a whole bunch of flowers, male and female, drop? To limit the flower drop and increase fruit set, during the flowering period, you should continue to water your pomegranate tree every 10 days, but cut down the amount of water to 3 to 5 gallons, depending on the size of your tree. Water your tree just enough for it to survive during this period. I give my tree about 3 gallons every 10 days during this period. You will see male flower dropping and female flowers starting to form very quickly. Around mid-June, you should see fruit about the size of a golf ball. At that time, increase your water to 2 to 3 times a week. 3 times when the weather gets very hot. Continue this watering routine until the end of September. Once the weather is cooler and your fruit turn red, almost mature, cut down your watering to every 10 days again until harvest. This allows the sugar content to develop and the result in sweeter fruit. This seemed like a lot of information, but once you get the routine down, the tree is very easy to take care of and produce lots of fruits to share with neighbors, friends, and family. After all your hard work, how do you know when to harvest your fruit? If you harvest your fruit too early, it will be too sour and the quality won't be as good. If you harvest your fruit too late, the fruit is too ripe, it may crack, especially when it hit by rainfalls. The fruit is ready to pick when the color is deep in red with no trace of green, or when tapping on it, it makes a hollow sound, like when tapping on a ripe watermelon. Let's cut up a fruit before I let you go. People have different way of cutting up a pomegranate, but I find this is the easiest way. Try these tips and routine out. Let me know in the comment below how it turned out. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to be notified when a new video comes out. Thank you for watching and see you next time.